Hello and welcome. I've just done a video for Catholic Unscripted, which I want to draw your attention to and invite you to go across and look at in case you don't subscribe there already. And if you don't, please do. Because I was in touch with Rod Dreher, who's a friend, and he's going through a difficult patch at the moment. And he wrote about a man called Alexander Ogorodnikov. Alexander was a Russian, about 4 years older than me, that I first came across when I was a law student in my early 20s. I was deeply impressed by the way in which he stood up for his faith inside the Soviet Union. He was interrogated, beaten up, imprisoned, and kept the faith in a way that acted as an inspiration for me to become a Bible smuggler, to smuggle over things that the underground Christian church in the Soviet Union needed. I went over there in the early 80s while Alexander was in prison and suffering very badly. When the wall came down in 1989, we all moved on. I didn't know that Alexander's face was badly wounded from being beaten up in interrogation, so that in fact he was partly paralyzed. I knew he'd tried to become a politician in the new Soviet Union and not succeeded, but then it's not always for Christians to succeed in politics. I was very moved when I discovered from Rod Dreher, who interviewed him for his coming book on enchantment, that he, at my age, had begun to succumb to illness. He'd begun to succumb to dementia. He'd been scammed out of all his money, and his son had taken him to India to look after him. It seemed to me that his witness, his courage, his integrity had fueled my determination to fight against what I think I would describe in demonic terms as a particular demonic presence that attacks the church and creates a form of woke totalitarianism that expressed itself in the form it did in the Soviet Union and in an extraordinary way has morphed into the West and is here. So I've done a short video in tribute to Alexander, which is on the Catholic Unscripted site, and I hope you'll find the link below and go and visit it. Pray for Alexander and pray for all of us that we may have the courage to keep faith to Christ.